Hello everyone. Today I wanted to show my sword collection I got. In the last video I put out, I mentioned I had a Kill Bill sword here from Kill Bill, the movie. This is the one Bill carried in the movie. So I mentioned I was going to show it in the next video, and this is it. So, but unfortunately, it's seen better days. It's not doing too good. The guard here is loose on it. So, but this here is coming unraveled. So, but it's not too bad shape. It's not. It don't have an edge on it at all, but looks pretty cool. It's still pretty cool though. You got your Hattori Hanzo logo there, emblem. Also here on the blade. Yeah, it's a nice sword. Just I guess I dropped it too many times. Maybe some parts come loose on it. Got pretty cool design there on the handle or the guard. Pretty cool. Yeah. My brother got me this one for Christmas back in 2002, 3, whatever it was, and when Kill Bill came out. So that's my Kill Bill sword. Would have been cool to have the bride sword, but we never did find it. So. But my brother picked this up at a flea market back then. So I don't think it's quite the exact same or exact like replica of the one in the movie, but it's pretty close, I think. So, how loose that is right there should be better than that, but real cool. There's that one. And you might recognize this one here from The Lord of the Rings. This is the one, little sword Frodo carried, Frodo Baggins carried there. It's got a pretty nice design on the blade on this one too. So. Got the Elvish writing there on the handle. Or the guard, I guess. Some nice design here on the handle too. So. It's a pretty good replica of the one in the movie. I wish they didn't have this big old Pakistan label on there, but it is what it is. Yeah. Got a real nice sheet. Real nice leather sheet there. Got a nice design on it too. So. But yeah. The Lord of the Rings. This is the only Lord of the Rings knife I got. I know they got all kinds of other swords and like Gandalf's staff and stuff like that, but I never did get any of those. So. Doesn't come with a pretty sharp blade on it too. So. But it's pretty neat. I found this at a pawn shop, not a pawn shop, but a flea market too. Back I think shortly after the second movie came out. I found this, so I got it. Back in whatever it was, 2003, something like that. It's real nice. Very nicely done, very nicely put together on this one. So. There you go. Lock here. Strap. Um, so you also have this is a samurai sword. I got at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. The first time I ever went to the store. Back, I don't know when it was, 90, maybe 99, something like that. But it's got a lot of neat little designs on it too. So. On the scabbard. I think it's the correct name for it, scabbard, not really a sheath or scabbard. Got The twine wrapping here is coming loose too, so it's got a nice red and black wrapping on the handle. Got some gold accents back here. So a nice detail on the guard. It's like maybe dragons or something like that. Backside too. Comes out of the scabbard pretty easy. It's got a real nice blade. Got some fingerprints on it too. Wipe them off. But this one's actually pretty sharp too. It's got a pretty sharp blade on it. Yeah. This is really nicely done too. So it's got some sort of logo or words here, and I guess Japanese or Chinese. I guess. I have no idea what it says though. Get the focus in a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Would like to get a. I should have got the match set. With the 3-tier samurai swords there. So. Would like to get a matching set. Sit on the shelf somewhere. Yeah. Would be cool. But, I'm more into buying tactical knives and things like that instead of swords and stuff. So. But, yeah, it's real nicely done, bro. I like it. And this here is a U.S. Marine Corps officer's sword here. So this end down here looks like a guitar. Look at it. Got the same shape as a guitar almost. But I got this one from USMC logo there. I got this one from what's the name of that place? Cutlery Corner. Remember? Well, I think they still do make the big box sets. We got like 100, 200 knives, whatever. They always give you some fixed blades, some samurai swords like that. I got this one years ago in one of those sets. And, I took a bunch of the knives I got in the sets, and you get 10, 12 knives in a set, whatever, and sold a bunch of them at work and stuff. That was back a long time ago too. So. But it's got a nice shiny blade on it. It's not too sharp. It's got a little bit of an edge on it, but it's not too bad. Got a nice detail there on the grip, or the guard. That's shiny. The sheath is I don't know what, I guess it was leather wrapped. But I guess there's some brass fittings on it. I'm putting it in wrong. Yeah. Be a Marine Corps officer here. A nice handle. This thing, lanyard hanging off of it. The handle's leather wrapped too. So. Very nice addition to the collection. Now these are knives that I bought, or I didn't buy them really. Steel River. I bought the knife from like a Facebook ad or whatever, and when I got the knife, they actually had these free, so it's kind of a cheap sheath here, nothing special, nothing very very cheap, but the knife's pretty nice, except for the handle. The handle's very cheaply made. See the big gap in there. So But the blade's pretty sharp. Pretty nice grind on it though. Got the Steel River logo there. Back of the blade. Very nicely finished there, everything, but it's just not. They didn't do a very good job on handle. Got a big gap here. And the wood is kind of like what you find on like a kitchen knife or something like that. Got some brass pins there. So nothing too fancy. Like I said, it's free, so free when you bought the knife. So, but in another video, I'll show you the knives I bought from Steel River, and I'll show you what I bought to get this free. So, in another video. So, there's that. Well, I just you got the Velcro closure here on this. So kind of cheap knife here. This is another one, Steel River. This one's actually a little pretty neat. This is kind of a flimsy old cover, I guess. Not really a sheath, the cover, I guess. But this here, you got your U.S. flag print on it with some. I guess it's tears in the flag. I guess I don't know. It's kind of a weird shape, you know. I guess it'd be used more like a machete. The problem is there's no edge on this at all. Looks like there's a grind for an edge, but there's no edge at all on this thing. There's nothing. But, it's just something fancy to have around the handles, plastic. So nothing special there. So, again, it's a gap, but it's not too bad. It's pretty nice looking knife, or machete, I guess. But it's not useful for anything. So, unless you grind an edge on it. But I need to have a grinder for that, which I don't have one. So I just keep it in the sheath or whatever. Problem is, it's hard to get back in the sheath. Let's see if I can do it. I can do it this way. Keeps getting stuck on these pins. There, a little hook here. There's that one. And lastly, we got this here BMF, Big Mother. But I can't remember where I got this one from. I think I got it from the Bud K catalog. I think a long time ago. But it's metal, like a police. You know, what do you call that? Baton, I guess they call it. I think they got an actual name for it. I can't remember what it is. But twist it like this. Inside, as you can probably already hear it, is a sword. Nice tanto blade too. So it's got a nice, pretty sharp edge on it, even though it scrapes around the inside there when you're closing it up and stuff. So. But still got a pretty nice sharp edge on it. It's by United Colors. So right here, stainless Taiwan. Yeah, and I could also put it on the back, screw it in the back like this, and kind of use it with a longer sword, or maybe a spear or something. You know. It's pretty neat. So. And like I said, it's made of metal, so it's kind of like a nightstick type thing, and then got the sword in the handle there. Pretty cool. See, metal. Yeah, nice tanto blade on it. kind of wish it had maybe a lead or maybe a rubber kind of coating on the inside where it wouldn't make so much noise when you screw it back in. Yeah, but it's pretty neat. So, I've had this for a long time. It's got a lot of scratches and things on it. So, yeah, that's my sword collection there. So, that's all for today, and hope you all enjoyed the video. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Have a great day.